Welcome everyone to this exciting interview segment. Today we have the pleasure of sitting down with Tennille Read, star of the Lifetime movie Taken in the Plain Sight. Join us as we delve into Tennille's insights into her character and the challenges of filming this movie. Thank you for being here, Tennille.
Oh, thanks for having me. My pleasure.
It's a pleasure. So, can you tell us a little bit about your character in Taken in the Plain Sight?
Sure. Yeah, I play Abby, who is a mother and a photographer. Um, she's married and has a daughter. And on a special mother-daughter getaway weekend, at the end of it, they stop at a rest stop and her daughter gets taken away. And the rest of the film unfolds with her passionate and driven quest to find her daughter. Yeah.
Amazing. And what initially attracted you to your role in this movie?
I think I really loved her absolute commitment to taking things into her own hands when, detectives had kind of given up on the case. And she's a smart woman. She shows up every day to try and solve this mystery and hopefully find her daughter.
Great. And what do you think makes this movie so special and captivating?
Mm. I really love the other actors that I got to work with, and I think what we all could bring to the characters is something special, to flesh them out and give them backstories, and I think that's really important in films like these, where it's a thriller and the plot moves along so quickly. So the acting, needs to rise up and portray these three-dimensional characters within that sector. And I had a really great time working with these actors. So I think our chemistry and that dynamic shines through. I hope so, anyway.
Sorry. What do you hope audiences take away from watching this movie?
What do I hope audiences will take away from this movie? I mean, I think the underlying message of it all is to keep your loved ones close and, watch for that unguarded moment that seems to be when things can go wrong. But I also think it's a beautiful representation of a couple as well. Like Abby and her husband, their journey in finding a way to support each other through this difficult time is really beautiful and something that we don't see a lot explored.
Yeah. And what was it like working with the rest of the cast on set?
I quite loved working with everyone on set. It was a really intense shooting schedule, just 11 days, and everyone kind of stepped it up and rose to the opportunity and was very prepared and kind. And I'd worked with Allegra Fulton in the past, and it was just a hoot to be able to work with her again.
Amazing. And what can you tease about your character journey?
What can I tease about my character journey? Let's see. She has an adamantly strong gut feeling that her daughter's out there and she can find her, and she'll do whatever it takes to solve this mystery and recover her daughter.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And what was your favorite scene or moment while filming Taken in a Plain Sight?
The one that pops in my mind first is, and I hope it doesn't give anything away. There's a scene with a bunch of dolls, like old-fashioned dolls. And I remember the first time reading the script being like, are they actually gonna find all these dolls, these creepy dolls? And then in the scene, the first time I saw the room where all these dolls are being kept is when I actually opened the door to it. I didn't see it ahead of time. And it was exactly how I had imagined it. All these like antique ceramic dolls and like their little lacy. If anything really encapsulated the creepiness of the abductor, that was it.
Amazing. So, change of subject. What have been some of the most memorable projects you have worked on throughout your career, and why for you?
Some of the most memorable projects I've worked on have been for TV. Working Moms, of course, stands out. Got to be part of that crew for about over 4 years, and that was really nice to have a character with this amazing arc, and also to keep showing up to set where I knew everybody. That became quite a nice ensemble to be a part of. And another standout one would be Surreal Estate, which is on Sci-Fi. I play Megan Donovan in that, and I think it's the fantastical world that it's based in, of the paranormal, and it's so well written, such a dry comedy, and the scope of the imagination in that show is so big that it's a field day to be able to have a character live in that.
Great. So at Survival Shows, we are big fans of Christmas rom-coms. What is your all-time favorite?
My all-time favorite Christmas rom-com. Oh, that's a good question. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I have a favorite. I love everything Christmassy, and I do watch quite a handful of them at Christmas time. The Holiday stands out to me as one that I have seen on numerous occasions, so maybe that's it.
Great. So the last question, can you tease something about your next projects?
So my next project is back on Surreal Estate, season 3. And my character Megan is now a doctor, and she's re-entering Luke Roman's world. And we'll see if the two of them get back together or not.
Yeah. So this is it.
Great.
Make sure to watch Taken in a Plain Sight on Lifetime platform. And thank you, Tennille, to join us today.
You're very welcome.
It's a
Lovely to be
pleasure.
here.
And thank you all for watching. Bye.
Bye.